Dogmeat, their iconic canine companion from Fallout 4, is much more than just a faithful follower. He is a poignant symbol of a world torn apart, a relic of a time that has all but vanished beneath the rubble of nuclear devastation. In a game where every character and location tells a story of loss, survival, and the haunting remnants of a bygone era, Dogmeat stands out as a unique and deeply emotional figure. His presence in the game invites players to reflect on the dark truths about survival in the wasteland and the fate of pets after the world was reduced to ashes. Before the bombs fell, pets like Dogmeat were cherished members of countless of households. Across America, dogs were the loyal guardians of families, companions in times of joy and sorrow, and symbols of the idealized suburban life that characterized the pre-war United States and loved. They lived in a world that, despite its underlying tensions, was largely peaceful and stable. This idyllic existence was shattered in an instant when the bombs fell, and the world was plunged into chaos. The pets that once enjoyed the warmth of a loving home were suddenly thrust into a nightmarish reality where survival was the only law. It obliterated the very fabric of society. The fallout from the nuclear blast poisoned the land, air, and water, creating an environment where the rules of the old no longer applied. This world, the wasteland, was unforgiving and hostile, a place where only the strongest and most adaptable creatures could hope to survive. The pets that were once pampered and protected found themselves in a world where those qualities no longer existed. In the immediate aftermath of the war, many pets perished, unable to cope with the sudden and extreme changes to their environment. Without their human caretakers, dogs and cats that had once been house pets were forced to fend for themselves in a world that had no place for them. Food was scarce, and the radiation that bleaked the earth caused horrific mutations and diseases. Some animals, driven by desperation, became feral, in their instincts taking over as they fought to survive. Others succumbed to their harsh conditions. Their bodies were unable to cope with the lack of food and the toxic environment. Those that did survive underwent dramatic transformations. The radiation caused genetic mutations, leading to the emergence of new, often grotesque species. Wild mongrels, once domesticated dogs, became a common sight in the wasteland. These creatures were a far cry from the loyal pets they once were. They have become aggressive, wild, and often hostile to humans. Their transformation was not just physical, but psychological as well. The gentle, playful nature that had characterized them in the old world was gone, replaced by a primal drive to survive at any cost. Yet, amidst this bleak and brutal reality, Dogmeat emerges as an anomaly unlike the many other animals that were twisted and corrupted by the wasteland. Dogmeat somehow retains the qualities that defined him in the pre-war era. His loyalty, intelligence, and affection remained intact, a stark contrast to the feral creatures that now roam the ruins of the old world. How Dogmeat managed to survive without losing these qualities is one of the most intriguing mysteries in the Fallout universe. One possible explanation for Dogmeat's survival is his connection to humans. Throughout the Fallout series, Dogmeat is shown to be fiercely loyal to his human companions. This loyalty may have helped play a crucial role in his survival, as it could have motivated him to seek out and stay close to human settlements, where food and shelter might have been more readily available. In the chaotic aftermath of the war, staying close to humans may have given Dogmeat a better chance of survival, allowing him to avoid the fate that befell many other animals. However, Dogmeat's survival is not just a matter of luck or proximity to humans. It is also a testament to his resilience and adaptability. The wasteland is a harsh and unforgiving place, and survival requires more than just physical strength. It requires intelligence, resourcefulness, and the ability to adapt to consistently changing circumstances. Dog meat possesses all of these qualities in abundance. His keen senses, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty makes him an invaluable companion to the sole survivor, helping them navigate the dangers of the wasteland. Dogmeat's role in Fallout 4 is not just a companion, but as a symbol of the enduring connection between humans and animals in a world where so much has been lost. The bond between Dogmeat and the sole survivor represents a link to the past, a reminder of the world that once was. This bond is especially giving the context of the wasteland, where trust and loyalty are often in short supply. In a world where betrayal and violence are common, Dogmeat's unwavering loyalty is rare and a precious thing. The dark truth about Dogmeat is that his survival, while remarkable, it's also a reminder of what was lost in the war. He represents the innocence, loyalty, and love that once defined the relationship between humans and their pets. These qualities, so rare in the wasteland, are a reminder of the world that was destroyed by the bombs. Dogmeat's survival is a testament to the resilience of these qualities, but is also a reminder of the cost of that survival. For every Dogmeat that has managed to hold on to their pre-war identity, countless other animals have been consumed by the wasteland. The transformation of these pets into feral creatures reflects the wider corruption of the world itself. The post-apocalyptic landscape is one where innocence is a liability, and only those who can adapt to its cruelty survive. In this sense, Dogmeat's very existence is bittersweet. He is a beacon of hope, a symbol of what humanity has lost and what little it still clings to. Yet his presence also serves as a constant reminder of the relentlessness, unforgiving nature of the wasteland, a world where even the most innocent creatures are not spared from its darkness. Furthermore, Dogmeat's story is deeply intertwined with the border narrative of Fallout 4, where the remnants of the old world consistently collide with the harsh realities of the new. Just as Dogmeat has managed to survive while retaining his pre-war nature, so too do the players navigate a world where the old values of civilization are tested at every turn. The wasteland forces its inhabitants to make difficult choices, often at the expense of their humanity. In this context, Dogmeat's unwavering loyalty and survival are both inspiring and tragic. They speak to the resilience of the spirit, but also to the deep scars that the wasteland has left on all who live within it. Dogmeat's existence in the wasteland also raises important questions about the nature of survival and the cost of maintaining one's identity in a world that has been fundamentally altered, in a world where everything is corrupted, where even the landscape itself has turned against the inhabitants. How does one maintain their sense of self? For Dogmeat, it is his loyalty to humans that defines him, that keeps him from becoming just another feral creature. But this loyalty comes with its own set of challenges. In a world where trust is scarce and where betrayal is common, how does Dogmeat know whom to trust? His instinctive loyalty to humans is both his greatest strength and his most significant vulnerability. It sets him apart from the feral creatures of the wasteland, but it also puts him at risk in a world where not every human is kind or trustworthy. The wasteland is a place that strips away the old world's norms, leaving behind a brutal Darwin landscape where only the adaptable survive. In this environment, Dogmeat survival is remarkable because it suggests that some elements of the old world, loyalty, companionship, love, can endure even in its most hostile of conditions. But this endurance comes at a price. Dogmeat's continued existence And this wasteland is a reminder of what has been lost, of a world where such qualities were common and celebrated rather than rare and dangerous. Moreover, Dogmeat's story also speaks to the broader theme of loss that permeates the Fallout series. The wasteland is a place filled with ghosts of people, places, and ideas that once were. Dogmeat is one of these ghosts, a living relic of a time before the war, when the world was whole and pets like him were safe and loved. His presence in the game is a consistent reminder of the world that was lost, a world the sole survivor and the player can never fully reclaim. But Dogmeat is not just any symbol of loss, he is also a symbol of hope. In a world where everything has been corrupted, where even the landscape itself has turned against its inhabitants, Dogmeat's loyalty and affection remain untainted. He represents the possibility that not everything has to be lost, that some things, no matter how small, can survive, even in the face of total destruction. This makes Dogmeat one of the most compelling characters in Fallout 4, a figure who embodies both tragedy and the hope of the post-apocalyptic world. Dogmeat's journey through the wasteland is a microcosm of a larger story of Fallout 4. It is a story of survival, of navigating a world that has been fundamentally altered by catastrophe and holding on to the things that matter most, even when everything else has been stripped away. In this sense, Dogmeat's story is not just about a dog surviving the wasteland. It is about enduring the power of loyalty, love, companionship in a world that desperately needs those qualities. However, the dark truth at the heart of Dogmeat's story is that his survival comes with a heavy cost. The world he knew was gone, and the qualities that define him, his loyalty, his love, his sense of duty, are out of place in the wasteland. They make him vulnerable in a world where trust is scarce, betrayal is common. Yet, it is precisely these qualities that makes Dogmeat such a compelling figure. He is a reminder of what has been lost, but also of what still endures, even in the most of unlikely places. In the end, Dogmeat is more than just a companion. He is a symbol of the world that was and the world that might be. His story is one of survival against impossible odds, but also of the enduring cost of that survival. He is a living reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is still room for loyalty, love, and hope. But these qualities are fragile, easily lost in a world that has been so thoroughly corrupted. Dogmeat's story is a testament to the resilience of the spirit, but is also a tale about the price of survival in a world that has forgotten what it means to be kind. As players journey through Fallout 4, Dogmeat's presence serves as a consistent reminder of the world that was lost in the war. It is a link to the past, a beacon of hope in a world that has been nearly consumed by darkness. But he is also a reminder of the harsh realities of the wasteland, where survival often comes at the cost of one's humanity. Dogmeat's story, like the story of the wasteland itself, is one of survival, but it is also one of loss. It is a story that asks players to consider what it means to survive in a world that has been so thoroughly transformed by catastrophe, and what it means to hold onto things that matter most, even when everything else has been stripped away. In this way, Dogmeat is not just a character in a game. He is a symbol of the broader themes that define the Fallout series. His story is one of the most compelling narratives in Fallout 4 because it speaks to the core of what the game is about: survival, loss, and the enduring of power, of hope in the face of overwhelming darkness. Dogmeat is a reminder that even in the most hostile of environments, the qualities that define us as human, our loyalty, our love, and our sense of duty, can endure. But these qualities are fragile, and the wasteland is a place that tests them at every turn. In the end, Dogmeat's story is a bittersweet one. He is a symbol of what has been lost, but also of what still remains. His presence in Fallout 4 is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is still room for hope, for loyalty, and for love. But these qualities are not guaranteed. Most must be fought for, protected, and cherished, even in a world that has forgotten what it means to be kind. Dogmeat's story is a testament to the resilience of the spirit, but is also a reminder of the heavy cost of survival in a world that has been so thoroughly corrupted by war.